DJ NTV.
KATSINA Cattle Ranch gets 6.25 billion naira seed money from President Muhammadu Buhari, plus Nnamdi Kanu kinsmen berates Nigerian government over alleged denial of access to family members. Hi guys, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you, depending on the location you're watching us from. A very big welcome to you. This is DJ MTV Daily News Update, your WhatsApp channel where you get the latest and the best news all around the world. If this is your first time of seeing any of our videos, please do take a step further, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you can be the first to get notified each time we post a new video. Let's go straight up into the main news. Katsina State Governor Aminu Bello Masari has revealed that President Muhammadu Buhari has pledged the sum of 6.25 billion naira to kickstart the development of cattle ranch in Katsina State. He further said that 5 billion naira of the said amount has already been credited into the state government's account. The governor disclosed this on Thursday while speaking at the occasion where President Muhammadu Buhari commissioned the multi-billion naira Zob water project and a 50-kilometer road project in Dusima, Katsina State. President Muhammadu Buhari has graciously approved the sum of 6.25 billion naira for ranch development purposes in Katsina State, and out of this amount, 5 billion naira is already in the account of the state government, and within few weeks you will see advertisements calling for interested company and consultants that would wish to participate. This is the first direct intervention through the state government with regards to the federal government's ranch development initiative, Governor Masari said. Recall that 4 months ago, Governor Masari was represented by his special advisor on livestock and grazing reserve, Dr. Lawal Bagiwa, at the 46th annual conference of the Nigerian Society for Animal Production, which was held at the Federal University, Fadama, Katsina State, approved 7,000 acres of land for ranching in Katsina State. Also, in a report interview 3 months ago, Governor Masari made known the intervention of the Katsina government to raise the sum of 12 billion naira to convert the deadly Rugu forest into ranches with the support of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Finance. According to Governor Masari, the establishment and development of ranches in the state has the capacity to end the lingering herdsmen and farmers conflict plaguing various parts of the country. He equally said that the ranching system would give children of elders the opportunity to have qualitative education. Meanwhile, youth from the hometown of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, under the urges of Ibeku Youth Council (IYC), have called out the federal government of Nigeria over the predicament of the detained IPOB leader in the DSS custody. The organization described the alleged denial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu access to members of his family as inhuman, saying that the government's approach since his incarceration was a huge infringement on the rights of the IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Recall that DJ MTV has reported that Emmanuel Kanu, the brother of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has claimed they were denied access to him. Emmanuel also said that the effort to see him through a lawyer have been futile. Recall that Kanu was rearrested and repatriated from Kenya to Nigeria to continue his treasonable felony charge preferred against him by the Nigerian government. He was also dragged before Justice Binta Yoko of an Abuja Federal High Court last month for the continuation of his trial and was remanded in the DSS custody. Also recall that the federal government has accused Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to have jumped bail and escaped from the country after the military invaded Ibeku, his country hometown, in 2017. Reacting to this, the Ibeku Youth Council IYC, in a release statement signed by its president Chinedu and the publicity secretary Mr. Samuel, and had made available to DJMTV Daily News in Umuahia on Saturday, decried the alleged ill-treatment meted to the IPOB leader and reiterated its earlier warning that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must not die in the DSS custody, as he has not committed any offence to deserve the current predicament being meted to him. The social cultural group wondered why Buhari government has remained reluctant to accord Mazi Nnamdi Kanu his rights and privileges as vested upon him by the law of the land, vowing to hold the Nigerian authority accountable should anything harm the detained pro-Biafran leader. The IYC group disclosed that it will interface with critical Igbo leader Ohanaeze Ndigbo and other social cultural groups in the southeast region to ensure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gets a fair trial through close monitoring in the purported treasonable felony charged against him by the federal government. The umbrella youth body further expressed displeasure on the silence of Igbo leader in the face of the current challenges being faced by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, reminding them that their continued insensitivity towards the plight of the IPOB leader in the DSS custody could spark crisis, going by the recent outburst by the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB against Igbo politicians. It links to the rearrest and repatriation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Ibeku Youth Council insisted that Kanu's agitation for self-determination was not a problem of Nigeria, attributing the present socio-economic and security crisis ravaging the nation to lack of sincere leadership as been demonstrated by Muhammadu Buhari. The group reiterated its call to the federal government and an agency to allow family members and doctors have access to the remanded IPOB leader, warning that it will spare doom to the country should Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be allowed to die in the custody on the account of his ill health. According to the Youth Council, we will not accept it should he die in the DSS custody on the account of his deteriorating health. We maintain that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be allowed to see family members and doctors because this particular action of the federal government run against the law of the land as far as fundamental human rights is concerned. It is unacceptable and an act of wickedness, the denial of access to family members of the detained indigenous people of Biafran leader. We are in a civilized and democratic society. People should be allowed to exercise their right in a peaceful posture as being carried out by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his group. The Ibeku Youth Group is keenly monitoring events as it unfolds. We only call on the federal government led by President Muhammadu Buhari to toe the path of the law in the prosecution of the treason allegation leveled against our brother, who we know is just exercising his human right conferred on him by the constitution of the land. So guys, here you have it. We saw the governor of KATSINA state coming out to make it public that President Muhammadu Buhari has gifted 6.25 billion naira for the state to start cattle ranching any moment from now, and out of that money 5 billion naira has already been paid into the state's government account. He has made it known that the president Muhammadu Buhari has commissioned a multi-billion Zob water project and 50-kilometer road project in Katsina state, including giving the state 5 billion naira to start up ranching in the state. We also saw the kinsmen of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hometown coming out to berate the federal government over the alleged denial of access to family member. Yeah, some Nigerians have come out to say that it is wrong to get a citizen of Nigeria arrested and deny the family member access to that particular person you arrested. And this is what the Buhari administration has done in this dispensation. And the youth of the hometown of the indigenous people of Biafra leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has called out to the federal government to allow the family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to visit him in the custody of the DSS. And they have sounded it as a note of warning to the federal government that they would not accept it should anything happens to Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS custody. All these happenings here and there concerning the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the custody of the DSS, one will begin to wonder why the federal government will insist that family members and his doctor should not have access to visit him in the custody of the DSS. One will begin to think that they are expecting him to die in custody because they think that he is the problem of Nigeria. But as many Nigerians will say, you will agree with me that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the problem of Nigeria because he is not the one bringing insecurity in the northeast. If the federal government can channel the power and the might and the strength used in arresting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to apprehend the bandits that are terrorizing the north east, north central, to apprehend the Boko Haram members, the insurgents members and the kidnappers. I think the problem of Nigeria, it's just the fact that our leaders have not come to terms with the recent trend, which is the problem of insecurity in the nation. And most Nigerians have also agreed that the Nigerian government should do a lot to stop insecurity in the country, that is providing jobs and other things in the country. So guys, what do you think about what the Ibeku Youth Council have said to the federal government concerning the detained IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Do you think that they are just ranting when they said they would not accept it if anything happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the detention of the DSS? Again, we saw the president gifting 6.25 billion naira to his state. I'm talking about the state where he came from, and he has already given 5 billion naira to the state government to start up a ranching system. Some Nigerians have said that gifting 6.25 billion naira to Katsina state, because that's the state it came from, will warrant other northern states to come out asking for their own share to start up the ranch in their state. That's for those states that wants to start up cattle ranching in their own state. So guys, on this, what do you think about what President Muhammadu Buhari has just done? Is he trying to instigate other state governors to come asking for their own 6.25 billion naira, or what is he trying to do? Please drop your comment in the comment section below, and do not forget to like, share and comment on all our videos. Do follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube and on Instagram. Also check us out on our website www.djmtv.news. I am Victor Opreche, reporting for DJMTV News.
Yeah.
DJMTV. DJMTV. DJMTV.